Cause and if I'm just gonna speak about his music for a second, that's been my issue with him as an artist. His real life that up at that moment was this family guy, this family friendly product. He talked about promoting peace and all this other shit. But then anytime he was hopping on a feature, it was always going back to that gang banging shit that we as the audience know he's nowhere near around anymore, if he was ever. Just because you live in that area doesn't make you an active member. Like, keep in mind, this nigga went to school with Cameron Diaz. I don't know too many people from the hood going to school with people like Cameron Diaz. But my point is, for years now, he has promoted everything and stood for nothing, which is fine. You want to be a sellout artist, you could be a sellout artist, because I don't know them personally and it's whatever. It doesn't really affect me. I'll just not listen or not watch. But you can't have it both ways. You can't be Snoop Dogg and also this Hollywood version of Snoop. And let's keep it a buck. Snoop is the reason why a whole generation and even the world thinks it's cool to be a gangbanger. Did he start crip walking? Absolutely not. But is he the one who put it on the map? Definitely. Like, it got to the point that the NFL had to start penalizing people for throwing up gang signs in the end zone, and college students was doing it as well. And even though I know the world has a memory of a goldfish, it started with Snoop. That's when it became mainstream. By mainstream, I mean worldwide known. Like, you got people in London thinking they Bloods and Crips and shit. So influence is real, and at this point in my life, I refuse to ignore that. And Snoop has fucking flip-flopped so many times now that even if I just keep it music, it's still fucking a lot. That's why I say it's not about politics, it's about hypocrisy and how the world is really getting fed up with that. Like, they think the audience is dumb, and for the most part we might be, but we're not that fucking dumb. Eventually we're gonna catch on to all this bullshit that y'all keep pulling. I said in the earlier video that I believe legends can fuck up their legacy, and 9 times out of 10 it's because they keep working after they retire. And another thing is, man, if he'll lie about anything for money, then you can't trust his word the same that you can't trust a normal liar that's doing it for free. Am I saying cancel him? No, because I don't even think that's a real thing. He's always going to have an audience. So the meaning of cancel really doesn't mean shit here. But would I like for people to start calling out more of these celebrities bullshit when they see it? Yeah, and a lot of that is due to these fucking radio hosts and these streamers and podcasters and shit that will ask them every single question besides the obvious ones and the real ones. Like, they can go back and look at other people's content to figure out what kind of questions to ask, but when it comes to the questions that weren't asked, they're blind to.